is the next example, that is the overdamped motion. As you can see on your screen, this is the equation given, and this is the initial condition, which is x of 0 equals to 1 and x of dash of 0 which is equals to 1, and this is the equation of the motion, that is d square x over dt square plus 5 dx over dt plus 4x equals to 0. First I am going to convert it into the auxiliary equation, and then I am going to find some roots, and by the help of the roots and I am going to find that general solution. So in the next slide I am going to show you how to find the general solution of that equation. So here is the question, here is the initial condition. First I am going to convert this equation into the auxiliary equation, that is m square plus 5m plus 4x equals to 0. Now by factorizing I find the, you can say, the roots. These are the roots, m1 equals to minus 4 and m2 equals to minus 1. So these both are the real roots and distinct, these are different. So with that conditions, if I have root real and distinct, I got the solution like that: x of t which is equals to c1 e m1t plus c2 e m2t. Now putting the values of m1 and m2 in that equation, I got that result a. Now I am going to put the first initial condition, that is x of 0 equals to 1. First I am going to put the value t equals to 0 in that equation a. So when putting the t equals to 0, x of 0 which is equals to c1 e minus 4 into 0 plus c2 e minus 0. So that result e power 0 is equals to 1. So c2 into 1, c1 into 1 and x of 0 which is equals to 1, putting the first initial condition. So I got that result, that is 1 which is equals to c1 plus c2, and I am asking it the equation 1. Now further I am going to take the derivative of that equation, because I have the initial condition in the form of the derivative, that is x dash of 0. Basically this is the velocity. So by taking the derivative of that equation, I got that result: x dash of t which is equals to minus 4 c1 e minus 4t minus c2 e minus t. Now putting the initial condition, so I got that result 1 which is equals to minus 4 c1 minus c2, and I am asking it the second. Now further subtracting the equation 1, this equation, and the equation 2, this equation, I got that result, that is c1 which is equals to minus 2 over 3. Now putting the value of the c into the equation 1 in this equation, I got the value of c2, that is 5 over 3. Now putting the values of c1 and c2 in equation, you can say in equation a, this equation, I got the general solution, that is x of t which is equals to 5 over 3 e power minus t minus 2 over 3 e power minus 4t. So this is the, you can say, this is the general solution for that case, for that differential equation. Here I find that value. Further, what we have to find, the problem can be interpreted as representing the overdamping motion of the spring. This is the condition given here. Now further is to graph x of t, we find the value of the t for which the function has the extremum, that is the value of the time for which the first derivative velocity is 0. Now further I am going to find the value of the t, and here they give us the condition, that is x dash of t which is equals to 0. I am putting that condition x dash of t equals to 0 into that result. So for this what I am going to do is